Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Capricorn is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your tarot card reading. Remember to hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. If there is anything you would like me to pray over, or meditate upon, or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I provide. And remember, Capricorn, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And wow, look at that, the Sun card. Oh, this is happiness. This is bliss. This is clarity. This is you seeing, like, for the first time maybe, seeing everything as it is. It's all being revealed to you. I feel like something is really, truly aligning in your life. This is joy. This is confidence. This is success and happiness and well-being. This is health, right? This is truth. Yeah. Your star is rising. You are glowing. I feel like you're a very charismatic person. I feel like you really are. You are glowing right now. You're like literally radiating light and heat. And I feel like you don't care. I feel like people are looking at you and you're just dancing through the streets. You know, there's a carefree confidence here. And I feel like you're a very charming person. I feel like you have a lot of charisma. I feel like people want to be around you. You know, it feels like people are attracted to you very much. You're in a very attractive energy right now. I feel like a lot of people are being attracted to you. People want to just stand close to you because you're warm. You know what I mean? And because you radiate and because you're glowing. People just want to be part of that. Okay? Let's put this into a little bit of context. What is going on with you right now? You got that High Priestess. You got that Four of Pentacles. You got a Seven of Wands. We've got the Strength or the Lust card. Yeah, that's charisma. We've got a nice fixed air energy with our Prince of Swords. Three of Pentacles. We've got a Knight of Cups. We've got a Knight of Swords. And a Two of Cups. Holy cow. Yeah, destiny is really, truly aligning for you right now. Your heart and your mind are inspired toward the future. I think that your future is, I think you can see the future, honestly. I think you know where your life is going, and you're just you're locked in on that. And there's such potential here for further development, further growth, further love, further connections. I feel like you're reaching a very important milestone in your life. You're reaching, like, this is kind of like you do a test run of something, and then if the test run works, or this is like the pilot episode, right? And if this goes well, then you're set up for the whole season. So this is that goal or that milestone or that checkpoint or that one sort of that one completion, that if this one hits, you know that it sort of sets up the entire trajectory. Okay? So this is the test run, or this is the test pilot episode or something. So I feel like this is an achievement that if this works, it's bringing you such joy, and like this is the success, because now you get to do it. You know, now it's sort of proof of concept. Yeah, maybe proof of concept. Wow, this is excellent alignment. Let's select our mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is a random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. This is the factor infinite and unknown. We're going to set it down right here with our little sea turtle friend right there on top. We're not going to look at that card until the very end. It will tie everything together. It will give us the confirmation that we need at the end of the reading. If at any moment during this message you feel like you might know what that card is, I want you to put your prediction in the comments, okay? Now let's look around the room here. We see a wonderful alignment here. We see major, major, major. We got fire back here, okay? This is the ignition. Against all odds, you did it. And now look at that. Now you're fully awakened, fully activated, you know? Fully in your zone, in your confidence. This is like you had to do something even if you weren't confident. You had to be brave. And your courage, your bravery, happened first. Then the confidence happened. So you had to do something even when you're just the little small fry, the little underdog, against all the odds, completely outnumbered. You did it anyway. And look at you now. Now you're a star. Now you're a radiant sun. So we got fire. We've got water and water, air and air, earth and earth. Perfectly balanced, perfect alignment. Destiny is aligning for you. The Sun card. Boy, this is exciting. I love this one. This is your energy rising, okay? You're letting yourself shine. You're not shrinking away. You're not dimming your shine. You're not hiding your light away. You're letting the world see you for who you are. You're speaking plainly and honestly. You're sharing your work. You're sharing your voice. You're sharing your progress. You're making it public. You're letting it shine. You're letting it show, letting it flow. Shine. Shout out to 21 Pilots. Or whoever wrote that song. Anyway, you know, you're spending time in the limelight here. You're celebrating your growth. You're not minimizing yourself. You're standing in your full glory and splendor. And I think people are really attracted to that. Yeah. You're allowed to feel good. You're allowed to be big. You're allowed to take up space. The sun, right, is taking up space, literally. Your authenticity, your creativity, your confidence, you're magnetic, right? Don't dim your light just to fit in anywhere. No, shine. Be you, be who you are. Step into the light. Because this is who you've grown into. This is extraordinary. It's absolutely beautiful. And there's kind of like this revelation that's happening with this, the high priestess. You're following your intuition right now. That's what's happening. You are, the light of your true self is being reflected into your mind, into your consciousness. You have this spiritual insight that's making you do the exact right thing at the exact right time. It's like you're being divinely guided right now. And so it's telling me that right now, whatever you put your hand into is going to turn to flippin' gold. Yeah. Whatever you do seems to be the right thing. It's like it's weird, you know? It's like there's just some kind of luck, some kind of synchronicity, some kind of divine hand that's guiding you. Well, it is. It's the divine hand of your own higher soul. And it's showing you the way. There's just this, you're following your intuition. It's like you're in the zone. It's like every time you hit the ball, it's a hole in one. Or it's this 3-point swish, you know? Or it's, touchdown, whatever you, pick your sport, I don't care. And it kind of feels like there's just this luck with you. But it's divine guidance, you know? I think that you're a very spiritual person. I think that you have a strong connection with your intuition, with spirit. You probably either have like very prophetic dreams, or I'm curious how the messages come to you, how you experience synchronicities, how you experience the divine guidance or the spiritual insight. If it's just thoughts that pop into your head, if it's just a feeling that you kind of feel, or if you literally like see the floor like light up and show you the path where to walk. Something like that, you know? I'm curious what your perception is like. Okay? But whatever it is, you're perceiving the true signal from spirit. Continue to follow this because it's showing you the orbit of your star. And I think that it's your star is rising, and I think your star is meant for great things. You're just getting started. This is just the test flight. This is just the pilot episode. This is just proof of concept. But it's amazing. Yeah. And so you're trusting the clarity. You're not trusting it. It's cool because you're trusting the intuition, and then the mind is following, right? And so that's what we have, like literally in these cards. The intuition comes first, the awakening, the illumination, the enlightenment comes first. And then the mind says, okay, I guess I know what to do now. And then we're doing it. The heart and the mind are united. And we're flowing into the future. The night's looking at the future. The intuition comes first. And then the mind just says, okay, I got my directions, I got my orders, and now we're going to figure out how to do it, and we're going to do it. It doesn't happen the other way, where the mind sort of has its own ideas first, and then we sort of then we look for the intuition to confirm our bias. Yeah, because that's I think the wrong way. That's not really intuition. It's just cognitive bias, right? We have the idea, we have what we believe first, and then I look for ways to prove it. Then I look for situations, I look for patterns, I look for synchronicities that are going to confirm what I already want to believe. No, you're not doing it that way. You're looking for the synchronicities first. You're looking for the signs and the symbols and the patterns, the repeating numbers, or whatever it is. And then you're asking yourself, okay, what does that mean? And what does that how is that telling me to proceed? So the thoughts are coming after. The conclusion is coming after the intuition, not before. So you're not just looking for patterns that will confirm your bias. You're using those patterns to form your understanding, to form your belief. And I think that's extraordinary. You should be journaling as much as possible. Okay? Write down, journal, even voice record what you feel, not what you think. Try to record just the feeling tone, or maybe if it's the synchronicities, the patterns, record that just as it is. I saw 555 today. I saw 111 3 times today. Just record those things. Record the feelings that were attached to those. But don't record your interpretation just yet. And if it's dreams, right? Record the dreams, not your interpretation of the dream. Just the literal facts. I went swimming. What were you wearing? How'd the water feel? Was it a happy swim or like a scary swim? Was it nighttime or daytime? Not what you think it means. I must have been diving into the unconscious, or I was looking for something, or whatever, right? Just the facts, right? Just the details, not the interpretation. That's the first step anyway. But pay attention to all those synchronicities, man, because they are guiding you big time. Meaning, the universe is speaking to you and through you. Absolutely. I don't know if I feel like you're a filmmaker. Are you a filmmaker? Because I feel like there is some kind of energy like that. Some kind of filmmaking or some sort of production. Yeah. Something along that. And who's the R person for you? Who's the R name person? Anyway, yeah. This is you trusting in that intuition. What you need to know is already here. It's just a matter of continuing to tap into that, and then letting the mind say, "Okay, heard, understood, and acknowledged. Now let's go. Let's move forward." So you're really in that creative zone, that creative flow. The 4 of Pentacles here is stability, foundation. It's maybe securing resources. So this could be something that, like the proof of concept, now you've secured that investor money or something, right? Or the first one worked, and now that brought you the money that you need to reinvest to really make a career out of this, something along those lines. Okay, this is power, stability, safety, security, integrity. You've built something. And this is you've built the first platform. Now you stand on this platform and you build the next one. It's levels, right? And you build the next one and the next one and the next one. You're building a stairway to heaven. You're building a staircase to your destiny. Level by level by level by level. Okay? This could be finances. It could be stable finances that are allowing you to then, you kind of like, you do it once, you get the money, and that money then you put back into the business so you could do it again. And every time you're doing it, you're going up a level. Okay? It's a platform. This is the solid platform from which you can reach for the stars. It's maybe the pilot episode, like I said, or the test run, or the first batch of something, like you bake one cookie to see how it's going to turn out. And if it's good, then like, yes. And then you could bake all dozen, 2 dozen, all 150 cookies. But you start with just the one. Yeah. This is the sample one. This is the kind of, I'm going to do it once. I'm going to see how I like it. If I like it, I'm going to make a habit of it. I feel like you're making a habit of success. You're making a habit of accomplishing this. This is you strengthening your base. This stability is giving you the freedom to grow. Okay? That's awesome. Absolutely. It's perfect. And it is be mindful of the resources. If there's money involved, make a budget. Make a plan. If this is more money than you've ever seen in your life, find somebody that knows what they're talking about to help you invest it, to help you hang on to this. Okay? I think with the Sun card and the Lust card, or the Strength card, you're kind of running a little bit of a risk of just getting so excited about this that we blow it. Let's not blow it. Okay? Let's not do that. So if this is anything, close to what I'm imagining it is, or what I'm feeling it is, get somebody to help you protect this. Get a manager, a business manager, get a tax person, get an accountant, somebody that you can trust to help guide you. Okay, to help guide you through this. Very practical advice there. With the Seven of Wands here, I feel like this is you banging your head against the wall for a long time. This is you as the underdog. Again, the small fry. The little fish in a really big pond. And you put on your boots and you went out there and you fought. That you struggled and strived. That the odds were against you, you were outnumbered, but you did it anyway. You fought for that breakthrough. I feel like this is that moment where everything aligns for you. I feel like this is your breakthrough moment, or your breakout moment, or your star is rising, or whatever, this skyrocketing success. Because you had courage, because you persevered, because you took a stand. You wouldn't let yourself quit. You didn't shrink. You didn't back down. You banged your head against the door until finally they opened it. And you got a bit of a headache, sure. But I think the excitement and the rush of success makes you forget all about your headache, And you believed, you stood up for your vision. Let's say you have this vision for this film you want to make, or this TV show, or whatever, for your music, or your art, or your life, or your success, or your business. You believed in it. And so you advocated for it. And you stood your ground. And you protected it. Because it was sacred, it was meaningful to you. And you didn't have to prove your worth. You just had to keep pushing in the direction that you wanted to go. It may have felt like you had to prove your worth, prove your value. But the proof of the pudding is in the tasting. And so I think that you kept working on something even when there was opposition, even when there were haters, naysayers, and instigators. And I think you just kind of, you went into your lab or your studio or your gym or your bedroom or your car or your office, and you did it. And you did it even with the big, powerful giants opposing you. This is a real David and Goliath kind of thing. But you've triumphed. I think this is absolutely extraordinary. Major awakening, major breakthrough, skyrocket energy. And now we've got this Leo energy here. This is the lust card, okay? And the connection here is that the Seven of Wands is Mars in Leo. So this is, you are kind of trying to prove yourself, okay? You're trying to prove the concept, right? You're trying to make something despite the odds and despite the setbacks. It's kind of like, if you really want to do this, the industry gives you a lot of hoops to jump through, a lot of obstacles. If you can overcome those obstacles, then you've earned the right to do it for real. Okay? That's almost like it's a game show. It's like, I don't know, Survivor or something. This now is that full-fledged, fully confident Leo energy. Now you're like a titan. Before you were just a small fry. I'm trying to push myself. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to fight for this and do the hard work so that I can grow in stature. This is now fully grown. This is a lion that has to keep trying, you know. Keep going, little buddy. Just keep eating the food, you know. Keep chasing those gazelle or whatever. This is now full grown, fully matured in this energy. Yeah. And this is true confidence and stature and capability. This is kind of like when I'm not confident, but I'm flippin' courageous, right? So you were brave in the face of the overwhelming odds. It's not confidence, okay? It's perseverance. It's courage and then confidence, because this is confidence earned. This is vitality. This is life force. This is an energy that is it's just powerful. You walk into the room and the earth shakes, you know, with your presence. And this is you creative. This is you having the confidence to pursue what you desire, to pursue what you want, to pursue and express your creativity the way you are guided to by spirit, by that intuition. You don't need permission. You need intuition, yeah. And this is courage that doesn't need to show off. It's just sort of happy creating, happy doing what they want to do. You got to let yourself take up space now, like that sun card. You know, we're taking up space, and we know it. We're allowed to. You know, I don't know. I feel like you're getting to the top of some field or some industry. I feel like this is one of those meteoric rises. Yeah, your star is rising. And that lust card, that strength card is just beautiful. And now the Prince of Swords here is that we do need proper management. We do need good direction in our life. Sometimes these major arcana cards, right? They're so abstract. They're just kind of, they're so fiery and so exciting and just so big and so cosmic and so, I don't know, spiritual even, that it kind of takes us away from the practical considerations. And so we need to bring things back down to the physical reality. We need a strategy. We need to be wise and smart. We need to lead with logic, not emotion. We need to trust the intuition, and we need to feel that flow. But then we have to really use our brains to figure out how. We know what and why. Now we just got to figure out, okay, how do I do that? You've got to have the expertise to make the call. And I think that you need a very, kind of practical management of your life, practical decisions, mental leadership strategy, professional energy, okay? This is probably why most celebrities need like a publicist and a manager and stuff, because they're so inflated with their stature. But I think that this is you allowing yourself to be proud and to have a fortified ego, to believe in yourself and celebrate yourself, but still fit through the door. Yeah. Trusting your judgment, being professional, being organized, making sure that you have a strategy for the long term, especially if this is financial. Say you're getting a big windfall of money, or your first paycheck is just huge. You sold your show, or you sold your business, or your first acting job. It's just so much money. Make good decisions with it. Save it, invest it, reinvest it in yourself or in the business. Have a strategy for the long term. Don't get entangled in drama. Don't get caught up in the lifestyle creep or the ego stuff or anything like that. Okay. Keep your mind sharp. Lead with integrity and lead with clarity. Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. Okay, it is totally free. Now, we're going to talk about the path of the serpent. Okay, and on this path, we've got our Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is work, your craft, your skills, the development of those skills. So you did something once, made a good sort of pilot episode. You went to the audition, you got the gig. You did the proof of concept, you did the prototype maybe. You got to keep refining it. You got to keep honing your craft. Maybe I don't know, are you an actor? I feel like you're an actor. I think we have a few actors that watch the channel. This is you with that devotion to that craft. You're showing up consistently and you're doing the work. You're not just feeling like, oh, I did it, I'm the best that ever lived. You're saying, I got to study, I got to work, I got to practice. You know, I want to get better at the craft. And I think it's because you really have a love and a devotion for your craft, that you're trying to always be improving. Okay? ABI, always be improving. Making progress. Yeah. You're improving, and the work that you're doing is improving. You're growing as a person. And the depth of character, like your personal character, but literally like if you're acting, like your ability to do your craft, to perform your craft is improving. Okay? Your skill is growing. And I think other people are noticing. I think your effort is visible and people can see that. And that makes you even more valuable. Okay? You're building with intention here. And that's your vibe. This is your general energy. Yeah. And also what you're doing is you're giving your gift to the world. You have this Knight of Cups. And this is somebody who is genuine. This is somebody who is really like, if you are an actor, I feel like you have this range of emotion. Your character range is like crazy. You can make people feel, like people watch you on screen and they just feel what you're feeling. Like in a really, like a major way. Major way. Okay? This is that emotional movement. But it's also you realizing what your gift is. Your authentic self. This represents you. Your authentic self, right? This is you knowing who you are and why you're here and giving that to the world. And yeah, hopefully you're getting paid for it. You know, hopefully it's supporting you in whatever way you want to be supported. Emotionally, spiritually, but financially, physically too. Okay. This is you really understanding your quest in life. Living the path with heart. You know why you're here. You know what you're made of. You know what your gift is, what your contribution to the world needs to be, and you're out there doing it. Okay? This is a card of also continuing to be genuine and authentic and building very sincere relationships with other people, especially if you're that sun, if you're that rising star. You want healthy relationships, okay? You want sincerity over performance. So despite whatever else is going on in your life, you need genuine, authentic, sincere responsibilities and relationships. And people that like rely on you and expect things of you. It kind of keeps you grounded, you know? Something that you're serving. It's a responsibility that you have towards somebody. Yeah. It's a genuine connection. Yeah, I like that. I think this is good for you. It's good for all of us. This is a meaningful, honest, and deep connection with people. We don't want to lose that. Especially as if you're that son and you're so magnetic, everybody is flocking to you. You got to hold tightly to those relationships that mean something. Yeah. And we've got a Knight of Swords as well. This is like bold thinking, right? This is you kind of saying whatever needs to be said. This is you moving quickly. This is you kind of being a little impulsive. And I feel like this card's in this position because we want to be careful here. Okay? You have very strong ideas, but make sure you have a good strategy. Don't leap into anything. Don't commit yourself to anything until you know that it's the right thing. So don't sign the contract for that next thing. Don't sign anything until you get a professional, guidance. Okay? So to me, with the contrast between the Knight and the Prince is that this is you just rushing into it. It's so exciting that I'm just going to agree to the first thing that comes along. Don't accept the first record contract or movie contract. Don't accept the first offer on the house or on the pilot episode. Don't accept the first script that comes in that they want you to act in. Consult your people. Consult your professional advisors before you make any sort of commitment. Don't sign anything. Don't agree to anything unless you really love it, unless it really vibes with you. Whether we're talking, marriages or just, business contracts, social contracts, whatever it may be. Go this way with the Two of Cups. This is love. This is genuine love. This is a connection. This is mutual interest. Don't sign anything unless it really is genuine and sincere and aligned with your goals and supportive of you. That's, I think, very important. This is also the alignment that you feel in your heart between, I think just like you and life. I feel like this is you finally feeling like your destiny is going the way it was meant to. I think you're in love with your life. Yeah. And I think that your life is continuing to go to the next level because there's devotion, there's love here, there's a real, genuine connection. Your heart is your compass. I feel like that intuition is steering you in the right direction. Don't compromise that. Stay connected, stay true. Yeah, prioritize quality over quantity in all aspects of your life. Choose the right connections. Let's look at the mystery card. I don't know what this will be. Maybe a 6 of something, maybe the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe the Universe card. Yeah. If you have a prediction, put it in the comments. Let's see. Queen of Swords. Very good. Adding that to our Knight and our Prince. Now we have a Queen of Swords, because the Queen of Swords is very discerning. Getting the logical, objective view of things. Not getting too emotional about it. but trying to really like, I don't know, I feel like this is the lawyer kind of like saying, wait a minute, let me read the contract first. You know, this is that discernment. And this is boundaries. Definitely need boundaries. This is you being compassionate, but making decisions that are going to protect your well-being. Making the right decisions. Okay. Making the right. This is maturity. Boundaries. And keeping some distance. Being able to kind of look at things from a bird's eye view. Taking a step back. I got to get out of the limelight a little bit so I can see things, I can stay grounded. I can see things objectively. When you're in the limelight, it's all exciting. It's all just, you know, it's a lot of motion, a lot of movement. You just take a step back and we're able to see. And we're able to choose things that align with our truth. Because destiny is aligning for you, and you want to make sure that you keep that thing going. You keep that alignment as long as you can by not straying off course. So sometimes we need that step back. You got to have a private life. You have to be able to stay grounded and step out of all of that excitement so you can really say like, okay, am I making good choices? Am I still going in the right direction? Am I making smart moves? We get so wrapped up in the glory, we might stray a little bit from our alignment. Okay. Anyway, magic makers, thank you for being here. If you want the deeper layer, your extended reading is waiting for you below. I'll see you there.